Subject geography. Subject geography. Our topic name is the urbanization. Then topic name is urbanization. Here given the one activity based on this topic. Here given the dialogue between the farmer Tatya in village and the son Sreyash is given here. Read carefully and the hold discussion on the following questions. This activity I will take in the period of the seminar or the period of activity. Here given some question. Why is Suresh thinking of going to the factory for work? What is the Tatya worried about? What change does Suresh think will occur in village? What other change do you think will occur in the village? Here given the geographical explanation. You will notice that because of factory near the village, the occupations of the people of the village have started changing. More and more people from outside come and start living in the village. Transport, hotel, restaurant, messes, retail shops, medical service, etc. start developing. As a result, the basic structure of village start changing. That means based on this activity, you will realize that because of factory near the village, the changes takes place in this village. Village has started changing. People of this village is starting changing. More and more people from outside come and start living in the village. That means that some people who is come there in other places and come there from the other places. Living in village, transport, hotel, restaurant, messes, retail shops, medical services, this facility developing. There as a result, the basic structure of village start changing. That means here we have the one example of Krishna factories. Firstly, there were no any shop, there were no any restaurant, there were no any hotels. But the developing of these industries or these factories, because of these factories, this area was developed, and in this village there are transport, hotels, restaurants, messes, retail shop or medical services, extra start developing in these areas. Looking at our country's agriculture is the main occupation in the rural areas. That means in our India, the agriculture is the main occupation in rural area. You know two type of regions, rural and urban. In last year, we will learn about these areas or lands. Agricultural and allied occupations are being followed since time immemorial, but now various industries have started coming in the rural areas. For example, factories, mills, energy plants, multi-purpose projects. People come from the surrounding region to work here, and thus the population of village increases. To fulfill their needs. Other services also developed like a medical facility, food, hospitals, recreations, etc. Consequently, the extent of village grow and the form of the earlier village changes. That means in our India, the agriculture is the main occupation, and because of this, agriculture and its allied occupation are being followed since time of immemorial. But various industries developed in our countries are started coming up in the rural area. That means in the rural area, many of factories started coming up. For example, here given the factory, mills, energy plant, multi-purpose project. People come from the surrounding regions to work here, and thus the population of this village is increases. That means here the one of the example of the Krishna factory, sugar factory. Consequently, the extent of village grow and form of the earlier village change. The Gram Panchayat providing public service to village gives way to municipal council or the municipal corporation. These bodies provide the different basic service to the citizens like drinking water, road, transportation, sewerage network, street lighting, etc. Besides these other facilities like town planning, recreation facility, tourist place, park, etc. also need to develop. Consequently, the village transfer into the town of the city. That means the Gram Panchayat providing public services. That means public services. You know in our village the Gram Panchayat is so important. That means in the Gram Panchayat provided public service in the village gives way to the municipal council or the municipal corporation. These bodies provide, that means this municipal council or the municipal corporation, these bodies provide the different basic service to the citizens, like which service provided this municipal council or the municipal corporation, the service of drinking water, drinking water, road, transportation, sewerage network, street lighting. This facility providing or this facility or these services provided to the people. Beside these other facility like town planning, recreation facility, tourist place, park, etc. needs to be the developing. That means this town planning, recreation facility or tourist places, park are developing. This is the main work of this municipal council or the municipal corporations. Consequently, the village transferred into town or city, and because of this, the village transferred into the town or city. Here given the again one activity. 1961, the census of the India has defined urban on the basis of following criteria. More than 20% of male working population should be engaged in the non-agricultural occupations. Then the population of settlement should be more than 5,000, with the population density of the settlement should be more than 400 person per square kilometer. That means in you will learn about the rate of population, density of population, formula of the density of population. You know the formula of the density of population. How identify, how consider the density of population? Population of region divided by area of this region. Last year you are learned about this point, sex ratio, then density of population, structure of population, distribution of population. Then using the statistical information given the table below, draw a line graph of the percentage of urban population using computer. That means this activity is dependent on your homework. This activity discuss the term urbanization. After studying this graph, write the conclusion about the urbanization in our country from 1961 to 2011 in your own word. That means you prepare the graph with help of the computer. That means you draw a line graph of percentage urban population using a computer. So this activity in home. Then geographical explanation. Talking of the urbanization in India, the urban population has been increasing consistently from the 1961 to 2011. That means in 1961 in the table. the urban population percentage is 70.79. Number of urban population is 2270. That means talking about the urbanization in India, the urban population has been increasing consistently from the 1961 to 2011. From 1961 to 1981, the growth was around the 5.5% only, but from 1981 to 2011, the growth was around the 30.73%. This means the urban population is increasing rapidly in India. Urbanization occurs because of many reasons. We will study some main reasons. That means you observe this table. In period of the 1961 to period of 1981, the growth around 5.5% only, but in the after the 1981 to 2011, this growth was around 13.73%. That means the urban population is increasing rapidly in the India. That means the urbanization occurs because of following reasons. Which reasons? The industrialization, mechanizations to technology, transport and communication, migrations. Because of this, the urbanization occurs, takes place. First is industrialization. First reason behind it. First is the industrialization. The development and the concentration of industries in a region is factor contributing toward the urbanization. Increase in the industries leads to increase the host of people who are attracted towards these industries from the surrounding area. This increases the speed of urbanization. In the 19th century, Mumbai grew rapidly because textile mills started on the large scale in Mumbai. Many villages which were originally fishing village, Koiwadas, become part of the Mumbai metropolitan areas because of the industrialization and urbanization. That means the development and concentration of the industries are major factors contributing toward the urbanization. That means in the urbanization, the development and concentration of industries is the so important point. Increase in industries leads to increase the host of people. That means at that areas there were the developing industries, there were the host of people also increases who are attracted toward these industries. That means the people attracted toward the industries and from the surrounding areas. That means because of the employment, lifestyle, then this increases the speed of urbanization. That means develop the concentration of the industries in this region. The factors contributing toward the urbanization, increase in the industries leads to increase the host of people who is attracted toward the industries and increase the speed of urbanization automatically. In the 19th century, here given the one of the example, Mumbai grew rapidly. Why the Mumbai grew rapidly in the 19th century? Because the textile mills started on the large scale in Mumbai. Many villages which are originally fishing village, that is the Koiwadas, become part of the Mumbai metropolitan areas because of the industrialization and urbanization. Then second is the trade. You know, trade. Last period we will learn about the trade. What is the definition of trade? Put in me, Girija. Siddhi. What is the definition of trade? Next, a people in region is sometimes favorable in terms of transport, loading, unloading and storage of goods. This leads to development of trade and relative service like business, complex, bank, credit societies, godowns, cold storage houses, etc. start growing. For example, here given the Nagpur in India is centrally located in India. Urbanization started increasing here because its location facilitates trade. That means the place in region sometimes favorable term is transport, unloading and storage of goods. This leads to development trade related to this service. That means the facility of transport, the loading, uploading and storage of goods. This leads to development of this trade, and because of this the like business of complex, bank, credit society, godown, cold storage and houses starting growing there. For example, here given the Nagpur in India, Nagpur city in India. This is the central located in India, and urbanization started increasing here because the location facilitated trades. You understand? Second point or second reason is the trade, and third is the mechanization and technology. We can see lot of advantages of the mechanization and technology in the various field. Both are helpful to the urbanization. In this recent decades, the use of technology has increasing in agriculture. The mechanization has also increases in rural areas. Agriculture is done with the help of machines on large scale. These days, the manpower employed in agriculture become stewards of agricultural work. This working class come to the cities to look for work. As a result, urban population started increases. Because of these two are the mechanization and technology is so important for the urbanization. That means this because of lot of advantages of these two fields. That means both helpful for the urbanization. The recent decades, the use of technology has increased in the agriculture. That means in the recent decades, the development in the technology, and because of this, the increasing in agricultural field. Mechanization has also increasing in rural areas. Agriculture is done with the help of machines. That means in past time the people use machines for the farm? No. Or agriculture, they use the many instrument only. They made up by wood. म्हणजे पूर्वीच्या काळामध्ये जी लोक होती ती काही मशीन्स वगैरे ट्रॅक्टरचा वगैरे यूज करत होते का ॲग्रिकल्चर साठी बिग. बट इन रूरल एरियाज ॲग्रिकल्चर इज डन विथ द हेल्प ऑफ मशीन on the large scale these days. But past period, the people does not help the machines large scale. The manpower employed in agriculture has become stewards of the agricultural work. The working class come to the city, look for the work. As a result, the urban population started increases. आणि बऱ्यापैकी लोक काय झाले अट्रॅक्ट कुठं झाली सिटीकडे झाले, आणि त्याच्यामुळे काय झालं अर्बन पॉप्युलेशन काय झालं इन्क्रीज व्हायला स्टार्ट झालं. देन नेक्स्ट पॉइंट ट्रान्सपोर्ट अँड communication. In regions where transport facility like a road, railway developed, urbanization of small rural settlements occurs rapidly over there. For example, after the development of Konkal railway, many villages like Savardi district Ratnagiri, laying close to the proximity, have started urbanizing. Convergence of the important rail route from Bhusawal district to Jalgaon leads to its rapid growth. You know transport or communication? goes to one place to another place with help of the any vehicle or the any facility, that means railway, aeroplane. In the region where transport facility like road and railways developed, the urbanization of small rural settlements occurs rapidly over there. That means there were the transport facility of this region is developed automatically. Road, that means in the transport system there were roads and railway also included in this, and roads and railway developed this place. Urbanization of this place is also occurs rapidly. For example, here given the development of Konkan railway. The development of Konkan railway, many village life in the Savarde district of Ratnagiri laying close to proximity have started urbanization. म्हणजे काय सांगितलं इथं, तर कोकण रेल्वे डेव्हलप झाल्यामुळं किंवा ट्रान्सपोर्ट सिस्टम तिथं असल्यामुळं काय झालं, तिथं जे रत्नागिरी डिस्ट्रिक्टमध्ये सावड विलेज आहे ते काय झालं, त्या ठिकाणी काय झालं, अर्बनायझेशन झालेलं दिसलं. कन्वर्जन ऑफ इम्पॉर्टंट रेल रूट फ्रो द भुसावळ डिस्ट्रिक्ट जळगाव लेट्स टू रॅपिड ग्रोथ. आता भुसावळ किंवा आपण जळगाव बद्दल भुसावळ म्हणतो, एवढा डेव्हलप्ड एरिया होता का तो नाही. बिकॉज ऑफ द रेल्वे रूट दो क्रॉस द भुसावळ डिस्ट्रिक्ट जळगाव लेट्स टू बी द रॅपिड growth. That means here transport and communications also helps the urbanization. Then next migration. Migration is a major factor affecting on the urbanization. This migration can be short term, long term or permanent. You know, in last year you have learned about this migration. What is the definition of migration? Girija? Migration. You tell me the definition of migration. Anyone? Siddhi? What is the definition of migration? You tell me in your own word. What is the migrate? Meaning of the migrate? But the definition of migration as like the migration is the major factor affecting urbanization. That means the here the in geography the migration means the individual peoples or the group of people goes from one place to another place. Then migration is the major factor affecting urbanization. This migration can be short term, long term or permanent. That means three type of migration. First is the short term migration, then next is the long term migration, and third is the permanent migration. Migration occurs from rural to rural area, rural to urban area, and rural to urban area, and urban to urban area. That means three type of the migrations. First, migration can be short term, long term and permanent. And migration occurs from the rural to rural, then rural to urban, and urban to urban area. The attraction of higher standard life has also resulted in increase the migratory population in the cities. That means the people, why are the people migrate? Because the attraction of higher standard lifestyle. Higher standard or attraction of higher standard of life has also resulted in increasing the migratory population in the cities. For example, migration occurring in the cities like Mumbai, Pune from the other part of India. That means here given the example is Mumbai city and Pune city. हे काय बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल आहे बघा. बऱ्यापैकी लोकांना काय होतं, मुंबई आणि पुण्यासारख्या सिटीमध्ये राहावंसं वाटतं. का वाटतं, तर तिथली असणारी लाईफस्टाईल, बिकॉज ऑफ स्टँडर्ड लाईफस्टाईल और हायर लाईफस्टाईल. थँक्यू.